Hey everybody, welcome to my channel today. Today I'm going to do just a get ready with me real quick, and I've got to be out the door here in a few minutes, so I thought I'd just share some time with you this morning. I'm chewing a little bit of gum, so if y'all see me chomping on something, that's what I've got in my mouth. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this tinted hydrator from Wet n Wild. I really like this product, and it's quick and it's easy. It is not Mary Kay. So I normally use Mary Kay everywhere on my face, except I have been using this because somebody wanted me to try it, and I'm giving it a good old Southern try on this. So I'm going to put a little bit of this on the back of my hand. This product was recommended to me by a friend, and I thought I'd try it and just give it a couple of weeks and just give it a try. I like the fact that it's got hyaluronic acid in it, which really helps with the fine lines and wrinkles. And it's very, very inexpensive. It's only like $5.97, something like that. And so for that price, I will give it a whirl. Now, I still use my Mary Kay foundation, and I use it a lot. I love Mary Kay's CC cream, and I really wish I could use that all the time because the color is really good on me. But I can't wear it all the time because it has sunscreen in it, and I can't wear sunscreen very many days in a row because it breaks my face out. So Mary Kay's foundation is really good. I like it. It wears great. I have struggled so much trying to find a shade that matches my skin tone. And that's why I'm trying this out to see if this will work. It seems like this is a little bit better match than the Mary Kay. So I'm giving it a little whirl, but let me tell y'all, I'm still sold out to Mary Kay. I'm just exploring my option with this. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Mary Kay concealer. This is Ivory. And I'm going to put this on my eye. I've gone back to doing this, y'all. I quit doing it for a long time. And then I was like, you know what? This does hold my eye makeup on really well. So I'm just going to go back and start doing it again. So here we go. I really, really love our concealer. It conceals really, really well, and it stays in place. It doesn't slide around on your face or do any of that kind of stuff. I'm going to use a little bit of it here in the outer corner of my eye too. Bring it in just a little bit like that. I have, for some reason, as I've gotten older, my eye, the shape of my eye kind of casts a shadow on the outer portion of my eye, and I don't know if you all can see it. It's because my eyes are getting more downward turned, I think, the older I get. So, yeah. So I've been using concealer to hide that just a little bit. Hopefully that will help. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use Mary Kay setting powder. This is color something ivory. Hold on, I can never remember the name of this. Goodness gracious. Medium ivory. Now, you want to know, if you ever try the Mary Kay setting powder, you're going to want to go at least a shade lighter. The setting powder is really, it runs dark, I think. So try a shade lighter, and I think you'll be a little happier, because one thing you don't want is you don't want your powder darker than your foundation. You really don't want that, because it causes problems in the way the light hits it and reflects off of it. So you don't want that. So it's better to actually be a little bit lighter than it is darker, if you had to choose one or the other. I'm going to go in with my blush, and I am going to use today Desert Rose. It's this color right here. Desert Rose is a really pretty brownish rosy color. It's really pretty. And if y'all see, there's a red spot right there. My glasses have worn a red spot on my nose on that side. I don't know why, but that seems like that's always the affected side. So I'm going on the apple of my cheeks and kind of sweeping it up like this. I'm going to apply a little bit right there and right there. I put my hairline a little bit there and there and on the sides of my nose. Then I'm going to go back in with my powder brush, and notice I didn't apply any more powder. I'm just toning that down just a fuzz, just to give it a little bit more subtle look. So it's not quite as here comes the blush. So I don't like my cheeks to be exceptionally red, but I do like to have a healthy glow. So that's what I'm going for today, y'all. So y'all have to let me know at the end if I achieve that or not. Sometimes when you can't see and you have to put your makeup on without your glasses, sometimes it's a hit or miss. I'm going to use the blonde Mary Kay eyebrow tint, and I'm going to just sweep this on. I use this all the time anymore instead of the pencil. Now that I'm letting my hair go gray, my roots are getting longer, and pretty soon I am going to be able to cut the red off. My doctor and my hairdresser both do not want me to color my hair again right now, especially since I've just gone through this tremendous hair loss. And so I'm not going to. I'm going to go back gray, and I'm going to tell y'all that's about to kill my soul. But you got to do what you got to do. I'd rather have gray hair than no hair. So I'm sure you guys can relate to that. And my hair had gotten so thin, and thank goodness it's starting to come back a little bit, but it got really thin from COVID and from stress of moving and the stress of the move and selling my house and everything. It's just been really hard to get a grip on this. So after I've done that, I'm going to go back to my Mary Kay Pro palette, and I'm going to use, let's see, what color do I want to use today? Let's use Gold Status, which is this color right here. This is a shimmery gold. I'm going to use this right up here at my brow line. And I'm going to go all the way down right to there with it and brush it on down to the crease. Give myself a little bit of a gold shimmer today. Why not? Why not shimmer and shine, ladies? That's my motto. I really like shimmer, and I don't care if the gurus tell us not to do it. You know, once you get to be a certain age, I'm going to do what I want to do because I am that certain age. I'm just saying. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do after I've done that is I'm going to use a little bit of the color Rustic. Let me see if this is Rustic, because we've got two colors that are really similar, and I want to make sure I've grabbed the right one. Let's see. Rustic, it's this color right here. I'm going to load my brush up, and I'm going to go down the middle of my eye with that Rustic and to the outer corner. All the way out like that. Now, when you apply Rustic, it is a little bit similar to the color Hazelnut once you apply it. But Hazelnut is a matte. And if you wanted to use the Hazelnut here instead of the Rustic to get this same look, but with a matte, you can. The colors are similar. Rustic is a little bit darker. And it's definitely a shimmer. Most definitely. So I'm using quite a bit of that because I'm going to blend it down. And I'm using it from the middle all the way over to the outer corner of my eye. And then after I've done that, after I've applied, I'm going to go back in with my blending brush. I'm going to blend it up and around. Just blend that softly down. Same thing on the other eye. Looking for an ombre look a little bit over here on my eyes, what I'm doing. And if you have to go in with your finger, blend it down. There's no shame in it. I've done it many, many times. Many times, ladies. All right, now after I've done that, I'm going to get, let's see what I want to use. Let's use a little bit of the espresso, which is this color right here. It's a dark brown. Since we're going for browns, let's just go for the, let's just go big or go home today. And what I'm doing is I'm just tapping that in, really just to kind of deepen that color. Just to deepen it down a little bit. Then I'm going to just kind of blend it up and out. Going back in with my blending brush again, blending it together. Just want to give the outer corner a little bit more color, a little bit more deepening there, to give it kind of almost a brown smoky look. And I'm just tapping it, ladies. I'm not doing anything really heavy. I'm just tapping it in. Then you go in and blend it down. Now, espresso is a matte. It's a matte color. So I used a matte on the outer corner, but everything else I've used so far is a shimmer. Now, after I've done this, I'm going to go in with, let's see, what color do I want to use next? Let's use this color. This is Candlelight, I believe. Candlelight, this color right here. And I'm going to take that Candlelight and I'm going into the inner corner of my eye and blending it up into that original rustic color that I used, just to lighten that up just a little bit. I'm using pretty much all shimmers today, and that's kind of the look I'm going for, so we're gonna call it a day. And listen, ladies, if you get too much of something somewhere, don't worry about it. Just go over it with a lighter color to tone it down. After I've done this, I'm gonna go back in with the espresso, which is this color right here, this dark brown. And I'm gonna go underneath my eye with it, just to give it I'm going to give it a pop, kick it up at the corner. Same with this other eye. And I do better with giving it a pop if I close my eye. It seems like it stretches my eye a little better, and the pop works just a little bit better with that. After I've finished with all the powders, I'm going to go back in with my makeup application brush, liquid makeup brush, and I'm just going to kind of brush that underneath my eye to get rid of any of the little fallout. Now that I have reached the mature age of 68 years old, when I line my upper waterline, I've noticed that it gets on right in under here, especially at the corner. It has a tendency to bleed even when I use waterproof. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to line my upper, I'm going to line my upper eyelid. And I'm going to use blue. This is a new color that we have. And I wanted to use the blue today with the browns to let you know that this goes with anything. You can wear this blue with any color you like, and it looks good. I love this blue eyeliner. And you know, ladies, when you're trying to do like a little bit of a uplift or a cat eye or something like that on your eye, follow one thing that helps me to be able to do it and not take all day to do it is when you close your eye, you can see the natural curve of your eye. You can see your eyeball underneath that. Now I'm going to smudge it down just a little bit. Follow that, and you will have pretty much a perfect cat eye, almost. Okay, now that I've done that, follow it up with some Lash Love mascara. And the Lash Love mascara, this formula is one I really, really love. You can get it in Lash Love or you can get it in Fanorama. I really love the brush in the Fanorama, but sometimes I go back to the Lash Love just so that I can keep in practice on using the brushes, because the brush is entirely different with the Fanorama than it is with the Lash Love. And it depends on which brush you like the most. But I do love a mascara that is a thick mascara. I don't like a thin mascara. I like a thicker formula, and Lash Love certainly is that. I believe for my lashes, it works better. So I highly recommend trying this if you like a thicker mascara. And just go with it. Now you want to rotate your brush around. That's really important if you're using the Fanorama brush. And you want to put your mascara on, apply it in the direction that your lashes grow. Your lashes from here over grow towards your nose, and the lashes from here this way grow out towards your ear. So you want to apply your mascara that way because it really helps to separate your lashes, and it makes them appear fuller and longer. You know, when I first saw that trick and somebody was telling me about it, I was like, that's just something to get you to buy something. It really isn't. It really does work. I'm here to tell you, it really does. Okay, now that I've done this, let me figure out what lipstick I want to use. Let's try, let's use the Auburn Nude lip liner. And I'm filling that in my entire lip. There. Now that I've done that, I'm going to go in with, let me find the color I want. Boho Plum. I'm just going to tap a little bit of that on over the top. I dropped it. Hold on. And then I'm going to use a little bit of Sheer Illusion lip gloss over the top of it. Okay. Now that I've done that, I was looking at my eyes and I was like, let's do a little something else. Let's use a little bit of gold on there. Since I used Gold Status, why not use a little bit of gold shimmer? This is the new Fall Liquid Eyeshadows. There's the color right there. It's beautiful. This is Champagne. Just going to tap a little bit right there and then tap it in with my finger just to tone it down a bit. I'm going to do the same thing over here. I don't want much. I just want that. I just want enough to give me a little sparkle. I'm going for the sparkly look today, and why not? Ladies, I say don't ever lose your sparkle. Keep that sparkle going. I don't care if you're 326 years old. Keep your sparkle. All right, ladies, here's the look. And here's the look with my glasses on. My glasses are dirty. I can't even hardly see what I'm doing here. Let me see if I can get this angled without the reflection of the ring light. Let me see if I can turn my head at an angle where the ring light's not going to be right in my eyes. I don't think I'm going to be able to unless I get down like this below it. But I've got to have that ring light so I can see what I'm doing here in the bedroom. But here's the look. Guys, I hope you all have a wonderful day. I love you guys with all my heart. God bless you. Maranatha, folks. Bye-bye.